Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our weekly reading for June 8th through the 14th. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. At the heart of your reading, we have the Hermit reversed. Coming out of a period of isolation, rejoining others, connecting with people in social settings. I'm getting a little bit of a sense of like shock to the system energy, like a feeling of things being surreal. Like you're going back to a familiar surrounding, but you've changed a little bit, so it's like maybe you don't quite fit those surroundings anymore, and they don't feel familiar in the way that they used to. Show me the energy of the challenge. King of Wands. King of Wands as a challenge can be overconfidence. Needing to be in control, needing things to be your way. Or needing to be seen as powerful and decisive. Strong, virile. Your focus is the Nine of Cups, something that you're wishing for, something that you've wanted. It's here, it feels like it's here. Okay. It feels exciting. It feels healing. There's like intrigue. But it's really wrapped up in like a very cathartic vibe, like, oh, it's so good to get in this energy again. Like it feels I think to you this feels very like you've been withheld from this energy for a while, perhaps because of the Hermit energy that you were in, separated from others or from this specific environment. Show me the recent past. This is fantastic. The star in your recent past shows us what you've captured. In the tarot, the light in the Hermit's lantern represents the energy of the star. And the fact that it's reversed means you've climbed up the metaphorical mountaintop, you've separated yourself from a group or a situation or society in general in order to get the big picture, in order to get the way in which you fit into the larger whole. And this lantern represents the concept of capturing that essence, that perspective, and then using it as a guiding principle once you go back down the mountain and rejoin others. And that's what the Hermit reversed is all about. So the star represents this focus on, why am I here? What's the point of this? What's my mission in life, or what is my purpose? It also brings in the vibe of healing that I was picking up on. And you may have lingered in that energy for a while, because with the Hermit and now with the Hanged Man in the upright, Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck is this energy of pause, of like, the outside world doesn't matter right now. I'm really intensely focused on this experience that I'm having. So I think you did quite a deep dive in that regard. And another correlation here, or similarity, is that the Star and the Nine of Cups are two cards that talk about wishes. the star in the sense of what is in my highest good? What should I be wishing for? What is that thing that resonates so strongly for me as an individual that it is my wish? It's like identifying that. And then the Nine of Cups is attuning your emotions with that knowledge so that it draws in the manifestation of your wish, which is what it's either what you're focusing on accomplishing now or you've just done it, because it feels like your wish is here. I may just be feeling that because it's on its way, it's arriving this week, like it's very present in your energetic sphere, is what I wanted to say. Show me the energy of the environment. King of Pentacles reversed, Judgment reversed. Rethinking your concepts of responsibility, obligation. How do I position myself to be stable and secure moving forward? Rethinking decisions. I've had a lot of that coming up, and it's no surprise because we are in like eclipse season and a lot of retrogrades happening at the same time, astrologically speaking, which can be a big period for review, reassessing things. So you're doing that on a very like spiritual, esoteric, conceptual, philosophical level. This is about implementing that into your life. Like, okay, how are you going to live your life now? What does that mean for decisions that you've made, decisions that you're revisiting, specifically as it has to do with King of Pentacles energy? Like, what is my legacy? How do I, what do I want to build in this lifetime, not just for myself, but for the larger group, perhaps your family or your hometown or your country or a group of people with whom you associate. I'm getting quite strongly off of this card that the old way doesn't make sense anymore to you. So there's going to be support coming through your environment, inspired by the universe, by spirit, in order to help you accomplish these things. I feel like your biggest issue, no, that's not the right way to say it. This is going to help. It's almost going to fall in place. Like, how do I say this? As long as you focus on the star and the Nine of Cups, like what you've anchored yourself to, or what your guiding principle is, the way that you're moving forward now and holding that emotion steady, the practical aspects of this are going to pretty effortlessly fall into place. And I think they want me to kind of mention that, because there's a little bit of risk of pulling your mindset out of this energy into this energy. Let me see if I can describe that. It's like you're operating up here right now, and that's more effective, but if you drop back down into, like, it's for those of you that subscribe to like the 5D, 3D reality, dissonant dimensional shift or higher vibration, actually lifting you up to a higher dimension of awareness, it's that sort of a vibe. Like if you pull yourself back down into 3D, that's focusing on like money or specific tangible things in your life. If you get too focused on the details, it can pull you out of the greater vision. So be careful for that. It's a weaker energy. It's not overwhelming. It's not anything to be worried about, like overwhelmingly worried about. But I sensed it, so I wanted to bring it up to you guys so that you can sidestep that pitfall if it seems to present itself to you. Show me the near future. Interesting. Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So you're going to take a step back from something involving, could be your work. For a lot of you, like the stereotypical interpretation of Eight of Pentacles is your job, your profession, the way you spend your time, like providing for yourself. This could be taking a vacation from work. It might be, well, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, it feels like a romantic getaway. I'm going to spend some time with the person or the people that I love and deprioritize the day-to-day necessities of what I have to do. Like my to-do list can wait. I'm going to step back from that and just lose myself in something passionate and enjoyable and fun. Which would actually make sense with the King of Wands being your challenge. Like, I want to draw power from my passion. Perhaps you've been, perhaps that's what you're wishing for, and you've been very focused on your job. Or now the Eight of Pentacles isn't only your job. It can also just mean anything that you, like if you have a hobby and you're making things with your hands, it's like precision work. It has to do with like effort being put in, but with an emphasis on, I'm just getting like repetitive creation, repetitive making things. So that's what you're going to put on the back burner, perhaps step away from altogether. The reversal could mean you're quitting a job, but paired with the Four of Swords, it's more likely that that's just here to indicate what you're stepping away from. The Four of Swords is like, okay, I need a bit of space, which is interesting considering that I think you've just had some space because the Hermit is showing up reversed here. However, this insight that you've gained while you were at the top of the metaphorical mountain could be causing you to reprioritize your life, how you make money, how you draw your stability into your life. And perhaps this thing just isn't it for you. So you're like, okay, now that I know that's not it, let me just get some space from it so that I can see more clearly. That's what this is. You want to see more clearly now that you're up close to your situation, like to the factors in your life. This is about implementing. Show me surprise energy. Okay, here's some implementing for you. Five of Pentacles, surprise energy can mean changing jobs. It's the energy of change, upheaval, having to do with your 3D physical reality or your money. So a lot of times this is interpreted as someone leaving the home environment, like creating a big upheaval. I no longer live here. So you may be moving out from somewhere, or someone else may be moving out. I'm not going to discount that as a possibility, even though I haven't really seen a lot of relationship vibes going on here, because the level of insight that you're experiencing change in, it can have far-reaching consequences. And it would be, I don't think that this would be a disagreeable change. It can also mean you leaving your job. It can mean being fired, but in this instance, I think that this is something that would happen by your own choice. Show me hopes and fears. What is Scorpio hopeful for, and what are they concerned about? Ten of Wands reversed. I'd like to say that this is you being hopeful that you'll be able to fulfill an obligation, to complete something. But fitting with this vibe, it's more like I want to move on down a new path. I want to come up with a new plan. So I want to get rid of all of the obligations that I'm currently tied to. With the Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands reversed is probably you feeling just oppressed by the set of actions that are currently on your to-do list. You're like, well, I still need to do these 10 things for this part of my life and these 5 things for this part of my life. I've already begun that effort, so I don't want all that effort to have been wasted. I want to complete the effort. But overwhelmingly, this just feels like those things just kind of don't matter to me as much anymore. It's not giving up on it, though. You don't want to give up. That would be the Nine of Wands reversed. You want to complete it and be done with it. You want to be freed up to go after new things. Show me the end result. The Empress reversed. This is you wanting to step into a fuller measure of your potential. I'm going to step into some bigger shoes. I know that I can grow into them. It's like I'm ready for something more. It feels very brave. I just had, oh yeah, you're going to be strengthened. Temperance here at the bottom of the deck with the Empress reversed. You're definitely being aligned with supportive energies to help you grow into something even bigger than what you've experienced thus far in this lifetime. It feels very brave. With this underlying element of faith that's like supporting the self-confidence, the belief in yourself that you'll be able to level up in this way. Now, if any of you, okay, interesting, yeah, okay, Queen of Wands reversed, Empress reversed. If any of you are currently, like, part of this situation you're going through includes the question of, am I going to have children or not? Or am I going to have another child or not? It looks like the end result would be you deciding to not have another child or to not have kids. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. That's just if that happens to be part of your situation you're currently going through. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Knight of Swords, Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so we're bringing it really into the realm of the mind. Being considerate, I don't know. That makes it sound like being considerate of other people's feelings, but this is more like being deliberate, like well-reasoned, thinking things through before you act. But then, once you have the decision made, and it's well planned and well reasoned and well studied, then don't waste any time. Act on it. This is a twofold message. The Two of Swords reversed says, hone in on that decision. Look at it from every which. No, it's not that. Sorry, Spirit's correcting me. I'm feeling it very tied to making the decision and then not rethinking it anymore. But we have Judgment reversed here, which is... Okay. I feel like this is saying once you revisit this decision that we talked about with Judgment and the King of Pentacles, this approach to leaving a legacy and how you want to go about doing that, implement it and don't immediately revise. Or it's not saying like you can never change your mind, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. It's like don't waver on that. Like once the decision is made, okay, the advice is once the decision is made and you're very clear on the reasoning, then don't waste any time and act swiftly. Scorpio, I hope that helped. For June and July, I'm going to be doing weekly videos only. So for those of you who have been watching me for a while, you know that I usually do dailies. I have a few things in my life that are big changes that I am incorporating and integrating into my life right now. So I need a little bit more time to handle that. And I'll be back. I expect to be back to doing daily videos in August. So throughout June and July, look for me to come out with weekly videos, and the release schedule is in the description box below. For Scorpio, you guys will be on Tuesdays every week. And then the other signs, I'll be releasing 3 signs in zodiacal order on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you back next Tuesday. Bye.